Booger's on assignment for the college football championship game, so we got the coach, my longtime friend Herm Edwards. Good to see you again.
Good to be back, my friend.
Listen, if I've said this, I think every round of the playoffs, right? If you like football,
oh boy,
how was today? How was that second game?
Unbelievable. I mean, the National Football League is smiling right now. They have the best game in town. Oh, I love it, especially playoff time, and you watch some of the endings of these games. Magnificent.
Well, I'll tell you what. Ending, how about the beginning? Listen, here we go with a team that not only lost 10 in a row last year, they started 0-2, and it's been cardiac Caleb. But then there's the LA Rams, the team that looked like and still may be the best team in football. So here we go to the land of deep dish pizza in a game played almost in a deep freeze. Why not, right? I know it was 17, but the wind chill and real feel was like 8 degrees, and that's what we're going with. The Chicago Bears. Could they continue their amazing Bears against Matthew Stafford, against the youngster Caleb Williams? And so, how would this turn out? Caleb, Jerome Odunze can't handle it. Oh, would have been a touchdown, Herm.
Yeah, right through his hands, try to catch it on the shoulder pads rather than extending his hands and catching the football.
Opening drive Bears. Now later drive, but they still got Williams. Oh, but Kobe Durant. So Rams, and that was just overthrow, obviously, but the Rams' malign pass defense, not unbelievably so, but they came up big today.
Big takeaway there.
And so he got around the arm of Kobe Turner, and the Ram takeover on the turnover. 2nd and 3, L.A. It was 80 degrees in L.A. this week. How would these guys do? Well, Matthew Stafford, welcome back to the NFC North. Jordan Whittington, 20 yards. Rams in the red zone. Later drive, 2nd and goal. Stafford to Kyron Williams, touchdown. They open the game with a 14-play drive, like 85 yards, 7-0 L.A. Next Bears possession. Caleb, look out, here comes Jared Verse. But it's a free play because he was too quick. And Colston loved him. What a rookie he's been, Herm.
Yes, and Caleb Williams does this really well. He extends plays with his legs.
Speaking of extending plays, another rookie, Kyle Monangai. Boy, the Bears ran hard. Joe Tooney moving out to tackle. I mean, that's been one of their biggest improvements this year. One of the best rushing teams in football. Second quarter, same drive. Caleb to DJ Moore.
Wow.
We're tied at 7. Game on.
He falls back more than any quarterback I've ever watched and still throw the ball very accurately.
Now early second quarter, Stafford sacked by Jaquan Brisker. Now on a brisk day, Brisker gets a sack. Second sack of the game for the Bears. Stafford to Puka Nacua, but Brisker's there to knock it away.
What a play. That's a good pass defense there.
And they got to punt the ball. So 3 minutes to go in the half, still tied at Williams into the end zone, leaping in past the snow. 17-10 Rams. So Chicago down. They've been down so many times all year. Last week, name the game.
Oh, boy.
Caleb, 2nd and 10. Look
There
out.
he
Almost
goes.
tackled.
There he
Look
goes.
at him go.
Bo.
26 yards.
Wow. Wow, what a run.
First down, Chicago. Under 6 to go. Good pocket this time. Adunze makes the grab for 17 yards, but a flag.
Yeah, look, but a great throw right over the coverage of the corner.
And that was it. Jared Verse roughing the passer, so they pick up 5 more. Then DeAndre Swift. Can he get outside on 3rd and goal? No. The hurdle? It's no, sir. Rams defense. Quentin Lake was the frozen late on this thing, right? 4th down. The Bears, they're going for it. They were like, what, 1 for 4 on 4th down? And that could not connect. Spate is there to break it up. And the Bears feel, if we don't, do we get the ball? But yes, they do. Under 2 to go. Williams, Loveland, 18 yards. 1st down. Tick, 30 seconds. Caleb on 3rd and 4. It's incomplete. Really? Cardiac Caleb's going to do it again? I don't know. The Rams, here comes the pass rush. Going back,
here he goes.
back.
This throw.
He fires it.
No.
Oh, my goodness. His first catch of the day. Wow. When first we commit. Tied.
How does this happen? Boom. He's throwing a leaping leader, and guess what? It gets caught.
They said he scrambled 21 yards. The throw is 55 in the air. And now the Bears with the comeback. We go, what? 2 over to look at this thing. How
I
do you
have no
let him
idea.
behind 5 yards?
I have no idea. Unbelievable.
Now we're 17 all. Bears win, defer. Rams ball. 3rd and short. Blake Corum. And the Bears showing, from the Rams standpoint, bad decorum. They stop him on 3rd down.
3rd down, good stop here. A bunch of Chicago Bears to make the stop now. Bears have the ball.
Bears field goal wins it, just like the Buffalo game. They had the ball 2nd yesterday. Could the Bears do it? Avoids the rush. How about that scramble just to get the 1st down? And he got nailed.
He is playing well, Caleb Williams.
He got nailed, but later in the drive, 3rd and 6. Now all of a sudden, he's my favorite receiver.
Yes.
And Cole Kmet, but once again, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Caleb, yes, off left tackle was the Tooney over there. So he sneaks it 2 plays later. Downfield. The Cameron Curl, the 3rd pick of the game for the Rams.
And this might be the biggest play of the game right here.
Well, so now Matthew Stafford gets a 2nd chance.
Yes.
Right? So only needed a field goal.
Yep.
Rams. Stafford. Big 1st down. Sets it up. And they kept throwing on 2nd and 3rd down. You thought they would kick the field goal on 4th. Harrison Mevis. Special teams have been a problem all year for the Rams, but not tonight. It's good. It's good. A 42-yard field goal. And in the 5th quarter, the Los Angeles Rams come out of the deep freeze and beat the Bears 20-17. What a game again at Soldier Field. Sean McVay said, oh my goodness, we were tied, but in the end we won it.
Wow, what a great job by our group finding a way. I thought our defense was outstanding. Thought special teams made the plays that they had to make. And then offensively, I did not do a very good job for our group tonight, but I thought our guys were able to overcome it. I thought we were able to be at our best in the most important moments, be able to string together some drives. But, you give them credit. I thought, Coach Allen and those guys did a good job. The weather was a factor just for both teams in terms of just being able to throw and catch. You guys could see that. But the way that game went into overtime, I just love this resilience and the resolve of this group where, man, we start off, you feel like you're getting a little bit of momentum. I make a terrible 3rd down and 1 call. No excuse for that. Should have used the timeout. They did a good job of having a good call on there, and then we got to punt it out. And I thought our defense, they just made them snap it one more time. It looked like they were getting themselves close to field goal range. And what a freaking play by Cam Curl. I thought our defense came up time in and time out tonight.
Well, I mean, that's just happened, obviously. So, look, let's start with the Rams. They have had an interesting path from the time that they lost at the very end of Seattle, and then all of a sudden they lost Atlanta. They're kind of, they couldn't play for the 1 seed. So now they've been these nomads. Yes. They play this long game at Carolina. They weren't expecting another 4-quarter game. They play this 5-quarter game. But they come out of it, these California guys, they're not really California guys. They get Stafford and Adams back in the NFC South. But let's give hats off. I know they gave up the big play at the end. Their defense played the best it has in about 5 weeks. Rams, my opinion.
Yeah, I agree, and it needed to. It made the necessary plays when the moment presented itself. Mm-hmm. And this was a game going back and forth. It's amazing the weather didn't affect these offenses at all. Right? Throwing the football, they act like it was 60 degrees outside. That was not a factor. And the way they played the Rams, the moment was never too big for them. They just kept fighting, and they found a way to make enough plays to eventually win this football game.
Well, so Rams defense, which statistically was way up there, but not up Houston, Seattle range, came up big. I understand that they gave up the tying pass, which was an amazing play. Matthew Stafford, when he had the ball for the second time, did we doubt? They had 2 14-play drives. One in the fourth quarter was like 91 yards. So it wasn't all game long like the Rams can play like that. But did we doubt, given a second chance, that they would deliver?
No, because it's Matthew Stafford. Yeah. He's been in too many games like this. And remember, when the season, before it even kicked off, the Rams did not know if Matthew Stafford was going to play this year, right? And now he finds himself. So he's used, people say, well, they play in a dome. They're in L.A. People forget, for 12 years he played in the NFC North. By the way, he played against the Green Bay Packers. He played against the Chicago Bears in these elements when he was in that division.
Yep, absolutely. Hey, look, the Rams, they were the favorites to and still may be. With 4 weeks to go, they certainly were until Seattle kind of leapfrogged them. We'll get into that. Caleb, okay, this time Cardiac Caleb, they didn't win the game. That play, I mean, we've seen these throws, the Packer games, both Packer games.
You have to make the play, and he was able to do it.
Look, I know he's done this all year long, but different perspective for you. Arizona State head coach. I mean, Caleb, we know what he was at college at USC, but cold weather, second year, did you see in him some of this or all of this translate into the pros going back to your college days?
I would say that very talented young guy. He needed to be bridled. He needed to be coached up a certain way. Ben Johnson comes in there. Think about it this way. He took 68 sacks prior to this season. He's a different quarterback. Different offense. I get all that. But Ben Johnson has done a remarkable job with this young man. He has talent. I mean, if you're a Chicago Bear fan, you watch this game, it didn't turn out like you'd like it, but you have your quarterback for the next decade. Mm-hmm. He is your guy.
And they got their coach for the next
That's
decade.
Exactly.
You don't want to ever say the next decade. I mean, I want to, that's like the announcer's curse. Ben Johnson comes in. They even started 0-2. I know that's September, and it's a long time ago. But the way they've won a lot of these games with Caleb, and he's not alone. I mean, these receivers are making catches. Yes. They ran the ball differently. This was the only team in the division that didn't make, in their division, the NFC North, that didn't make the playoffs last year. Everybody else made it. This year, they're division champ. Now, I was going to do this on my own. The Bears lost. I'm doing it anyway for you Bear fans. We ain't here. It's Walter Payton, the late, great Walter Payton.
Oh, boy.
Said, we ain't here to cause no trouble. We just want to get to the Super Bowl shuffle. They're so much closer than anybody thought they would be. So hats off to Chicago. Exactly right. Bears on the map. And that leads us to the New England Patriots, very firmly back on the map at home against Houston, who was the last 3-4 years the playoff perennial. You know the Patriots story, 8 wins last 2 years, but